Hello, kindreds of the internet. Welcome to the finale of our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, Monaco by Night. As per usual, we are joined by our lovely coterie. Whoever of them is going to survive is a mystery for now. Starting with Kit.
Hi, I'm Kit, and I'm playing Sasha Morozov, and he is in Clan Ventru.
Followed by Kyle.
Hello, I am Kyle. I'm playing Caesar Palazzo, and I'm from Clan Toreador. I almost said Club Toreador, which sounds more fun.
Sounds more fun indeed. And finally, Mike.
I'm Mike, and I'm playing Seamus McKay of Clan Gangrel.
And once more, I am your humble storyteller, Lionel, and I will bring you through the streets of Monaco. As per usual, a little bit of warning, as this game is a little bit mature and can maybe tackle on some heavy subjects in the lines of life, death, and all in between. So make sure you stay safe, and that, if you see something that is not rocking with you, make sure to, stay safe in priority. This is a game. Now, let's see where we left off. The coterie was asked to get some information on the right hand of the Prince of the Camarilla in Monaco, Victor de Montfort. Lots of investigation and talking and getting some people under your wing led to get some information and to get very noticed in the territory of the Prince by Prince himself and his justicar, Maria Vasquez. Maria had a couple of lovely talks, first with Caesar and his sire, which led to some mild emotional damage, some with Seamus, who wanted to lodge a formal complaint and try to get stuff going on against Victor, who decided to kill off basically every last one of his board of directors, which did not sit well with Seamus, who proceeded to quench his thirst on a poor hiker that did not ask for anything. He was instructed to investigate on the guy, but not do anything, as this needs to be done the right way. But the Baroness, Agatha Penrose, that the coterie is actually working for, had other plans and decided that the affront that Victor did was too much and needed to be dealt with in a very swift and efficient fashion. So leading to that, through a little bit of sleuthing, getting some phone number and tracing it, it led them to the beautiful residential area of Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, to a house overlooking a public beach. And apparently, Victor is somewhere in there, or at the very least his phone is. Sasha tried to lure his way in and to make sure that they know that he was already on the list, but they were now not exactly mere mortals. They seemed to be a little bit more, not exactly kindred, but a little bit more than mere mortals. So one of them called out to somebody saying that there was problems at the gate. This is where we left off. So Sasha, armed with your champagne bottle, what is your course of action right now?
I'm gonna smack that guard upside the head with that champagne bottle.
Oh, we're just starting. Okay.
We're
Gotta get. Yep.
I'm
Thrown down.
I'm picturing the picture of the guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, who is like, so anyway, I started blasting. This is
You know what? The thing that comes to my mind, I don't know if you saw it. It was a couple of years ago, pre-COVID. There was the fight that started it all off, where the dude smacked the other dude in the face with the twisted T.
Yes.
Yeah. Wham!
Absolutely. So Sasha, very unsurprisingly, I would need you to roll me a strength plus brawl, please. That's a lot of dice. Or as someone would
That's
say,
something he's good at.
that's a lot of
But-
damage.
but this guy is the guard, so we'll see. He probably is pretty good too.
You whip the champagne bottle across his head, and this is not a movie. They do not break out in tiny little pieces. This resonates with a bonk that is both comical and painful. It would be hilarious if you didn't hear a very loud crunch as his head is kind of caved in right now. He falls to the ground with a little bit of twitch in the rest of his body as the other guard is starting to shout, "Alert! Alert!"
Ooh,
and
is this
putting
when
his
could
hand
Seamus
at the...
come?
Yeah.
Because Seamus was ready.
Yeah.
Seamus was ready, so he might get one alert out, but the rest it depends on your attack. So
Yeah, 'cause
same thing.
Seamus was a different.
Strength and brawl. Yes.
Free action, lethal body. Users on armor
Yes.
attacks can now do aggravated health damage to mortals.
Indeed.
And
How does
ignoring
that
one level of armor.
How does that look like for you?
Oh,
Does that manifest
so,
in any way?
Nope. The lethal body is just the power in the hands, I guess. But I will also do a rouse check if allowed.
Yes.
Get my feral weapon and just hand turns into a bear paw and just bam! I'm hitting a bitch in the face.
I would definitely allow it. Please roll me a rouse check. You are too pissed to be hungry right now. And your hands kind of... The nails kind of expand into claws as you rush towards that guy and just slash him across the chest. Roll me brawl plus strength.
Okay, and do I add anything for the powers?
Yes, so as the... so what you can do, on the lower right you can see a toggle that says always ask for modifiers.
Yep.
For now, toggle it, and you get a +2 modifier.
Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Nice.
Four successes. Nice. You slash that guy across the chest, and he did get an alert out. One, not more. Because you do not just scratch the guy. You slash through his chest, and you can feel your claws going through the rib cage, through his lungs. And he's literally has the wind taken out of him as he falls to the ground, like trying to hold his chest, but without much success.
And just like that, Seamus is stepping over him right. Nope. It's go time. Sorry, Caesar, it's go time.
Caesar's like back at the car, just watching this going,
Right. This is what we do now. Do you actually follow?
No, this is not Caesar's strong point. This is not what he does well.
So at the moment you remain in the car.
Stella's gonna guard Caesar.
I'm hot and I'm manipulative. That's it.
Stella has her gun out and just say, "Don't worry, sir, I'm taking care of it. You can stay hidden."
Thank you, Stella. I appreciate you again.
You also hear her under her breath mumbling like a little bitch.
I can still
She
kill
loves
you,
Caesar.
Stella.
She's aiming the gun outside of the car and just lets out, "You wish." Seamus and Sasha, what do you do?
Oh, were they
Go in
at
the
like?
door.
Yeah, were they at the front door? Or were they at a
Yes.
gate to go?
In front of the main gate that is on the wall that is surrounding the property. So not the
Okay.
house directly, but at the wall.
Okay.
If he can push the gate, open, great. If not, he'll tear it open.
Yeah.
So this is metal gate, so it might be a little bit hard. But on the other hand,
Trying to like force it open.
force it open might require a lot of successes, but
Okay.
up to you. Either you try to climb it, which you can perfectly do, or you try to tear it open, and will be different amount of successes needed.
I'll
I
try to
think-
climb it.
Yeah, I think at this point for Seamus, he's gonna try and tear it open.
All right, Sasha, who's trying to climb it, that's going to be dexterity and athletics. And Seamus, that's going to be strength and athletics, please. 2 successes, Sasha. Okay, you climb it.
And I
with
no
the-
longer get the +2 because that's only for one scene.
We are still in the scene. This is not like one
Oh,
moment.
okay.
We are still within the
Oh,
scene. The
dope.
assault is going to be the whole scene.
Oh, dope. Okay, cool.
One
One
success
success.
only.
Eh.
You try to pry it open, and despite your best efforts, the metal still stands.
All right, I'll climb over. God damn it.
Dexterity athletics.
Dexterity athletics. Can I
Yes.
try to do as a strength athletics to try to jump over it or try to brute force my way over it?
You can definitely try to leap over it, but there's going to be
Okay.
more successes required.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm still gonna try that.
Also, remember you can burn willpower to make it better, but you do
7
not need
successes
it
with a critical win.
Dang.
Critical.
with a powerful leap. Sasha, you just landed on the other side, and in front of you, whoosh, Seamus just lands with all his might and power and a very heavy growl. Caesar, you had something to say, I believe.
10-bit.
When it's back to me, I've got an idea. So
Okay, cool. Sasha, Seamus, you can see that a lot of lights are lighting up inside that house. It has 3 stories. Currently, the ground floor is unlit. First and second floor, however, are now full-on bright lights. Yes, Sasha?
I have a question. I have Defy Bane. It
Mhm.
says, by preparing themselves with an expenditure of power, the vampire can make themselves temporarily resistant to fire and sunlight, as well as other grievous wounds that would threaten them with final death. Is that something, so it says prepare, do I need to do my rouse check ahead of time to have that in place? Or is it once I take damage, I could do that?
I would. Good question. Give me a second.
Defy Bane, it's called.
You can convert a number of aggravated damage to superficial damage. So it's after you take aggravated
Okay.
damage.
So I don't have to prepare anything. It's not like shield I have to do ahead of time.
No. You take the
Okay.
damage, but
Alright.
by rousing the blood and stuff like that, you can turn that into actually superficial damage.
Okay.
So, you two, you are within the property, but not within the house. What do you do?
Front door.
Head to
kick
the
in,
house.
Boom.
Storming the castle.
Okay. The door is unlocked, but closed. So you just bash it in.
Kick in. Just kick in.
Okay.
I
The
set
ground-
myself, I strike, right where the lock would be, so it's the sturdiest point.
Right. I will still count that as part of your 7 successes from earlier, as you still
Yeah.
obviously have adrenaline pumping. And you
Yeah.
just smack that door open, which opens with a bang. And at the moment, the ground floor is in the dark. You don't see anything right now.
Boom. Red eyes.
Red eyes. You can see very well right now. And give me an wits and awareness, please.
Hang on, I don't. The damage. Okay, yep. So just wits awareness. Ooh, 2 success.
successes. That's nice. With your sort of dark vision, you can notice that what seems to be empty right now. You see a corridor that leads to several rooms, a living room, a dining room, stuff like that. You can see at the very corner, at the end of the corridor, a shape moving. Somebody is trying to hide behind the corner. You just saw a glimpse of him.
Yeah, right. Oh, you know what? Victor, get out here. Storm in.
All right, you storm in?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, as you do so, the shape kind of gets out of the corner and shoots at you. You do not really have time to take cover, so I'm going to roll
fine.
something. Give me 1 second to see how well he's going to handle that shot. 2 successes. Okay. You get shot into the shoulder. And what you have been shot before, let's be honest. You've been shot before. This is no ordinary sting. This burns heavily. Whatever weapon he is using, this is no normal gun. and you get the feeling that would it had hit you in the chest, you would have been in a lot of trouble right now. You take 1 aggravated damage.
Ooh, aggravated.
This
Okay.
is no normal gun. Sasha, you just heard the shot, and so Seamus just burst in. What do you do?
So what I have seen the flare from where the shot came from to get like an idea of where somebody is to
Oh yeah, the
So,
muzzle flash was
I'm
very
going-
apparent to you. You know exactly where
gonna
the
go
guy
and-
is.
try to punch him.
All right. Do you rush to get to him, or you just like make sure you can use raw strength, or like more your agility? How do you want to play this?
Agility.
All right. So dexterity plus
Wait,
brawl.
strength. Wait, what's my strength? No, strength.
So strength. Okay. So you might be a little bit less fast, but like
Okay.
stronger. So strength and
So
brawl.
strength, brawl. Okay.
Mhm.
Is it? It's not an unarmed human, so
No, it's very armed.
okay.
But with 4 successes,
four.
you get right in his face, and as he's about to shoot you, you just deviate his arm to the side and just
Mhm.
punch him right across the jaw. You hear a number of teeth being, knocked out of him, and a very sickly crunch of his jaw right now. And he's still conscious, and on the floor right now. He dropped his weapon, but he's holding his jaw, and he's in a bad condition. Caesar.
While I'm sitting there in the car, I'd like to try to have a premonition,
Mm.
if I could.
Ooh.
Yes, indeed. Would you please? I believe you have to rouse the blood to do so, right?
I do.
Please do so.
That's a big ol' no.
All right. That doesn't mean the
Oh.
premonition is not happening. It just means you get hungrier. You.
Let's use a willpower first.
You
You don't
cannot
want to get
because
hungrier?
willpower unfortunately only lets you reroll normal dice, not hunger dice. An arouse check is a hunger die.
Well, fuck.
So you get hungrier. The beast is knocking at your door, and as much as you don't want to answer, it is there. Now, roll me your roll to see how much you would get through your premonition.
Resolve plus aspects.
So aspects, I believe you have 1 point, if I'm not mistaken, or 2. You have 2, so you can roll one of the skills that has 2.
I got a success.
1 success. This one you can use willpower for, if you want to reroll those 2.
Yeah, I will roll 2 of them. Just for ease. And another success.
Another success for a total of 2. Okay. You... Here's what you see right now.
okay.
Yeah, what do you focus on?
I am trying to figure out what this Victor, what his movements are. I want to be able to direct
All
my
right.
more aggressive teammates towards him.
Nice. It's blurry. It's not exactly, shot for shot image that you're getting. You're getting just flashes, images. You see 2 things right now. You can see Victor pressing a button under her desk and a door opening. That did not look like a door, it seemed like a wall more than anything. The other thing that you can see is Seamus just getting into a room, but behind the door was a person who shot him across the head. You see Seamus bursting into flames, turning into dust.
Oh.
Do with that what you will.
Okay. Button under desk.
Panic! Panic!
Secret door. And then man hiding behind door. I'm gonna run to the front door.
Which is currently still closed.
Isn't that where they went in?
The front door.
Oh, they
you
went.
kicked it
They
in.
went above. They went above the main gate that is still closed. He tried to bend it open, and he did
Oh, the
not
gate.
budge.
Yeah, you have to climb over.
You're
we
still
climbed over
outside,
the
my
gate.
friend. You can try to climb if you want. There's going to be a dexterity athletics.
I will remind everyone of the initial episode. Caesar is a tall wisp of a man who looks like a strong wind could knock him over.
Who knows? We might be facing a surprise.
Stella can give you a boost.
You're not. Yeah. I am going to send a text to the group, hoping that Sasha will see this. I don't think Seamus will. Saying, Victor has a secret door in his office. There's a button under the desk. Tell all caps. Tell Seamus to check behind tell Seamus to beware of men behind doors.
All right. Seamus, could I get a wits and awareness, please?
Absolutely.
Please roll all tens.
Wits, awareness.
Wait, did he send that to Sasha or did he send it to the group chat?
Send
The
it to the
group.
group chat.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Yes, re-roll that too.
I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll the 2 and the 1.
You cannot re-roll the one. It's a hunger die.
I don't have any hunger.
Doesn't
die.
have any hunger.
Oh, you do not. My apologies. You're right. You can re-roll.
How do I do that? How do I do
Uh,
that?
In the dice log history, you have a button that says re-roll 3 regular dice.
Okay, but I don't. Well, oh, okay. I'll be able to select the.
Yes, you should be able to. So you have 1 success so far.
Dude,
2
I'll
successes.
take 2 successes.
With 2 successes, despite the rush of adrenaline and the guy who currently is on the floor and your pain on your shoulder, you hear a very distinct in your pockets.
Non-bear paw hand. Oh, thank you, Caesar.
It is,
I
however,
can do.
riddled with autocorrect errors within the text.
I'm typing very fast.
Yeah.
So, Seamus, as you put the phone away, the guy in front of you is trying to reach back to his weapon. He's still on the floor.
No.
No.
James is gonna stamp on his throat. Just.
All right. Strength and brawl with the modifier of 2.
Yep.
Whew.
God, that's so many dice.
Holy shit.
That's 5 successes.
5
Nice.
successes. You just stomp on his head, who just gallaghered all the way across the floor. There is no stopping you right now. You are a beast. That person is
can he pick up the
extremely
gun?
dead. You can pick up the gun. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
he's gonna pick up the gun.
Okay.
Nice.
Sasha, what do you do as you see this scene unraveling?
Do I get the text?
Yes.
Give me a wits and awareness. The question is not if you received it. The question is if
You get
heard
it. Do you check it?
With 1 success and the stump, I would say you can either try to use your willpower and reroll that, or I can have you
Yeah, I have 2 hunger
succeed at a
dice, so
class.
that's not going to help me.
Oh,
right?
Oh yeah, that's not helping you.
situational. He would have seen Seamus pull out the phone, look at it, and thank you, Caesar.
I would say
Situational?
yeah. Considering that and like the attitude of Seamus, and just before he stomped that poor guy's face, you would
Poor
have noticed that something happened on the phone.
Okay.
You take time to check the group text.
Yeah.
Okay, you are now aware of that. Quick question: do any of you two respond to anything
I
in
mean,
the heat of the
I
moment?
I just yelled, "Thank you, Caesar."
Yeah, he yelled thanks, so I'm not going to.
Caesar, you have no idea if your text went through. It does show red onto the message log, but
Perfect.
you know. So
Yeah, we're kind of busy.
you're aware of that right now, Sasha. So what is exactly your next step?
Uh, it's still like total darkness, so Sasha can't see.
Sasha can see at the moment. No, you can see the light
Okay.
coming from upstairs, though.
Do I hear anything? Do I hear anybody else downstairs?
Give me a wits and awareness. 3 successes, nice. Downstairs, you don't hear anybody moving at the very least. Nobody seems to be heavy
Alright,
breathing or
so
anything. You seem,
I'm
seem to be
gonna
okay.
do this to Seamus and head up. Try to stealthy up.
Stealthy up.
Because we weren't
that-
making any noise down here.
Well, if you are stealthing up, that's going to be dexterity stealth.
Yeah.
3 successes. Damn.
Nice.
You start to very slowly and very carefully rise up the stairs. You hesitate for a moment as these are old wooden staircases and you can feel it bend ever so slightly. You expect a creak, but you are lean, slender. You can climb up carefully without a sound. Getting up there, you get near the first floor and you can just have a little look-see around you. You can see that on your right, behind you, awaiting anybody to just show up in that staircase, the vague shadow of a person aiming a gun towards the staircase. You don't see the person right now, you just see their shadow on the wall. Do you do something with that?
I am gonna let Seamus know.
Okay.
Like, Johnny's got a gun, yeah. Because he's got the gun. So, yeah.
So Seamus, while you are, considering your options, Caesar, hey, into the car.
Hi.
You just sent a text. You hear Stella say, "Are you fucking checking your Instagram right now? What the fuck are you doing?"
No, this is saving my team's life. Thank you so much.
Wow, that's be your first. Okay. What the fuck do we do? Do we just wait here? Do we join?
You're a little squishy for joining.
Squishy, fuck you.
By all means, go play then.
No, sorry, I'm on babysitting duty. I don't want Mr. Sasha to be mad at me.
That's what I thought. I know myself. I weigh about as much as possibly one of Seamus's thighs. I would be very easy to throw about. I would just get in the way down there. So what I can do is use my super special powers by having premonitions about what could fucking kill them and relate that to them, which is what I'm doing. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I hope I did not disturb your fucking crystal ball. She keeps the gun aimed outside the window, waiting for anything to happen.
Can I use Sense the Unseen?
You could.
Ooh, good
Definitely
idea.
sense the unseen, yes.
It's free, which is why I like it.
It is. The first thing that really catches up to you is how many spirits are currently on the beach right now.
Cool.
Many people seem to have drowned nearby. In various states of recentness, judging by their clothes. It's riddled with corpses. Not exactly sure if people on the beach are aware of that. The second thing that you notice is getting near the gate, within the shadow, you did not see anything until you started to actually open yourself up to anything supernatural. And you can see the crooked shape of a man walking and climbing on top of the wall right now, actually sort of spider climbing across the wall. And you can recognize somebody that you saw coming out of the shadow a few days before. The Nosferatu working for the prince. He's currently
Oh.
climbing up the wall and getting towards the mansion.
I'm assuming obfuscated.
Very much obfuscated.
All right. Stella, I need you to not freak out. We have an invisible guest, which is of the most deadly of our kind. And I'm looking at him right now.
I really fucking need a raise.
You sure do. So, how good of a shot are you?
I mean, pretty good. I just need something to shoot at.
Is he moving fast enough that I couldn't give instruction, or could I instruct? Does she have a regular gun, or have we equipped her with the good shit?
You do not know. She has a gun. That's all you know at the moment.
Would I, knowing having worked with Sasha,
Yeah.
what do I think?
Having worked with Sasha in the past, you actually never really encountered any gun that was not regular. What Seamus has faced is not something common at all. So what she has right now is a regular gun. But as he's trying to remain as obfuscated as possible, he's moving extremely slowly, kind of like a slow motion lizard right now. So if you give clear enough instructions and a good timing, and that she rolls well on her shot, of course, you could probably get her to shoot the right place. Up to you.
Okay, I'm just thinking what I have to maybe save myself. It's fine. I'm gonna do that. I know you don't like me, but you're going to have to trust me because I can see. I need you to aim at this exact spot on the wall. Do you see where the top of it starts to crest and where the gate comes towards it? There is a point, approximately 10 centimeters below. It's where you need to hit.
That is so fucked up on so many levels. Okay. Give me a composure and leadership to explain where
Okay.
she has to aim.
Come on.
Two
dice.
success.
2 successes. Not bad at all. She is going to roll for her composure and firearms, which is
come on, girl.
for her a pretty healthy amount of dice.
Which is why she's doing it, not me.
Ooh.
1, 2,
That
3,
is
4.
1, 2,
Oh!
3, 4 successes.
Go, girl.
Good Stella, good Stella.
You get a raise.
The shot
I'll
rais-
help.
the shot resonates through the whole car, and you have this sort of tinnitus just.
I'm fine with it at this point.
But the flash is instant, and you can, where you expected almost to see an impact on the wall, you can see the shape just getting shot on the side of the head, and as it turns towards you, you can see that part of his jaw is gone. It's slowly kind of looking towards you right now. He's very aware of your presence, but he's alive.
Does he unobfuscate from that?
He drops to the ground and unobfuscates.
Cool.
We'll come back to you in just
Shoot
a second.
that! Shoot that! Shoot that!
That thing. Keep doing it.
Seamus,
Yeah.
Sasha just instructed you about the people upstairs. What do you do?
Taking a quick look around, everything looks pretty well constructed and all of that.
I mean, overall, it's like a old house, but it seems to be
Could
well
I potentially have that classic vampire movie thing where I jump through the floor?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. I will say that this is going to be a strength and athletics, and I will tell you right now, you need to have 5 successes to make it work.
Oh my god, that's all 5 of my dice. me to succeed.
But you have
That's
a
okay.
gun. You just go up and shoot him.
Right, but
That's
then
what
I also had the
matters.
text of getting shot in the face, and that shot hurt.
I would actually say that given your current situation with the bear claws and everything, if you jump like hands first, you can add your feral weapons dice to it. So
Okay, yeah, I'd try to like tear through and.
so that's
Okay.
7 dice for 5 successes.
All right, let's do it. I got enough willpower if I need to.
Let's try
Okay.
this.
See,
4
4 successes.
That's 4.
I'm gonna use. I can re-roll all 3 for just 1 willpower,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
You can.
Come on. 6 or better, just once. There's one.
There's one more.
Ooh.
There's one more. That's 5 successes.
You leap through the ceiling, which is more brittle than you expected it to be, and just go through it and land on the upper ceiling just behind the guy who just has this moment of realization and shock.
I'm not
Clock
using
him
the gun.
across the
I'm
face.
yeah. Oh, it's Talon's face.
All right.
Victor, get out here.
Strength brawl, please.
Three successes.
He barely has time to turn around as you just slash across his neck. And with the momentum and the sheer strength of your blow, you feel your claw graping against his spine. He falls down to the ground, alive-ish, but he's gonna fucking suck in the morning. You also realize, going through the ceiling, that he was not alone on that floor. There is somebody
Effective.
else next to him. But
Yep.
this is going to be a problem for future Seamus. Sasha, what do you do?
Yep.
You just saw your friend just leap and go through the ceiling.
So, do I see the other guy down the hall?
From the hole, kinda, yeah. You see at least the outline of him.
I'll rush in, smack him.
Okay, so you take the stairs and try to jump
I was
at
at the
him.
top of the stairs already
Oh,
because
you
I
were,
saw the
right,
guy
right.
and I stopped.
Okay,
So,
so dexterity
Just get
brawl,
into the
please.
hallway. Strength brawl?
Dexterity if you want to rush. If you want to
Oh, no,
take
no,
your
I-
time,
No, I just
pounce at him.
I don't
basically.
mean rush. I did like bum rush is a thing where you just go in and like
Right.
tackle him.
Oh,
So
except strength and brawl then.
okay.
3 successes. You just full on bull charging towards that person and just clock him across the chest. He gets his breath taken away from him as he falls to the ground. You are currently on top of him. He's on the ground, pinned down, sore. You definitely heard the sound of ribs cracking. He is not looking great right now, and you are currently having him on a deadlock on the floor.
Okay.
Caesar, the Nosferatu is definitely approaching the car, and he has this look of anger in his face. Stella is just, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and she just starts to empty her fucking clip into the guy.
And so, anyways, I started blasting.
There you go. You hear every shot, and with every shot, you see the muzzle flash that illuminates his face. His ugly, deformed face, especially now that he has like a shot through the jaw. And every time he seems to like take it and still walk, take another shot and still walk. He does seem to be taking a bit of damage from that. That seems fairly superficial. Do you help in any way?
I have exactly 0 points to roll in anything. I have no athletics, I have no brawl, I have no firearm, I have no melee.
This is where your brain comes up.
Yeah.
Start throwing shit.
Oh, I see the beginning of an idea right now.
Is there what is there? What is my thing? Let me understand my thing first so I can use it against something.
I'm gonna wait for you to have your idea because
I did. Did Seamus possibly leave his silver coin in the car, or is that always on him?
It'd be in his wallet, but he left his jacket, and his wallet's in his jacket.
I'm fishing for that silver coin.
all right. Give me composure and investigation.
Okay, I have at least a few dice for that.
Mhm.
4 successes. Okay.
4 successes. Yeah, you do find pretty easily the coin. It seems to be an old silver coin. What do you do with that?
I don't touch it myself because I can't. But I tell Stella, aim this directly at its fucking face or chest. Somewhere central. I can't touch it.
She takes it and tries to aim as best as she can towards the guy and throws him at his face.
Come on.
He
Come on.
takes it full on between the eyes, and the coin drops to the ground as you notice that he does not have the mythic flow of silver problems.
I was gonna say, like, Sasha doesn't have. I was
No.
gonna suggest she do something else, but that's okay.
This is a mythic bane that not everybody has, and this very specific
I do.
Nosferatu unfortunately does not have it. But good call, though. I like the idea. Although he seems amused by situation, and you would also notice that he's right now entirely focused on Stella, as he did not seem to notice much of your present right now.
Is that all the action she can take?
Well, considering she almost emptied her
She's
own
also
whole...
unloading her clip.
Yeah, she's on
Oh,
hold.
yeah. True,
So-
true.
She did try a lot this turn. Seamus. The guy is still alive in front of you, but like this one is definitely not going to move. The one that Sasha is on top of right now is not necessarily. Is still a menace.
He is still a menace. Real quick, just quick look. Is there anyone else in this floor?
You're not exactly sure because like the doors on this floor are locked, closed at the moment. You can try to examine the doors.
No. Text said beware people. Door. Looking at the first door closest to me, does it open in or out?
Hold up. It opens in.
In? Okay. Can I once again try to have another vampire moment? So I would assume if he's hiding within the door to catch me on the door frame, he'd be, like door opens, I would come in, he'd be on the right hand side if the door swings open this way. You know that idea.
Yes.
Paw through the wall, grab, and try to,
Give me strength and brawl, please.
That's
With
hot
the
girl
bonuses.
shit right there.
Could I by chance apply my specialty as grappling, as this is trying to?
It is technically grappling what you're trying to do, so you can apply your specialty.
Yeah. Oh shit. Come on, lots of successes. 7
fucking
successes.
Seven goddamn successes.
Good gravy.
Your hand goes through like butter, and you hear a very surprised gasp as your hand retracts and just catches him across the neck. And you pull until you can hear the very distinct crack of a neck breaking in half. He goes
Excellent.
limp, and there's no more resistance from that person. You still, however, have
Excellent.
your hand through a wall.
That's fine.
Easy enough to remove, however. Sasha, what do you
Yes. Take out the guy, finish him. The one that I'm holding down.
do? All right, strength plus brawl.
Poor son, he's probably so confused that I'm yelling Victor down here.
5 successes. You just punch the guy. Punch it repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly. You do not stop when he seems unconscious. You stop when he stops breathing. And let me tell you that it does not take long. However, once he is completely down, and your fist is covered with blood and borderline hitting the floor, you hear a series of gunshots outside.
Mm. Did this guy have a gun?
He did have a gun, yes.
I will pick it up.
All right. You pick up the gun. Caesar. The
Yeah.
Nosferatu is just mere steps away from the car right now, and he's extending his hands towards Stella right now.
Okay. Since I don't think he's noticed me yet, I'd like to try to stealth out and behind him
Oh,
with literally no. That's like the most I can do physically. But let's see if I can position myself.
all right. So for now, your best objective is to just try to sneak behind him. You don't
Yep.
take any actions for now. You just sneak behind him.
Just trying to sneak around, position myself behind him.
All right. So give
As he seems
me.
focused on the gun.
He does seem focused on the gun. So I will need for this one a dexterity plus stealth. Which is fine.
Three
With 3
successes.
successes, you're rolling great, man. You
Why would you
just
say that?
make sure that you do not step on any loose rubble or something, and you just walk towards him as he arrives to the side of the car and grabs Stella by the throat and lifts her 30 centimeters over the ground. You are, however, behind him and not noticed. Is there something you would like to try?
I gotta try something. I just don't have physical things.
Hmm?
Something you'd like to try.
Let's
I will
see. I
say-
have stuff. I have subterfuge. I have leadership. I have performance. I have.
Maybe distract him a
I
little.
have politics. I'm a try dumb shit.
What?
All right.
What will you try? I'm very excited.
Because I know who his boss is.
You do?
Mhm.
And I'm like, and I'm hoping me surprising him will be enough to get him to let go of her or shock him into surprise him so he drops her.
We'll see about that.
I'm doing the best I can. I will say, oh, does Daddy Princey know you're here? Oh, you're not supposed to be out of your cage this late at night. Sure would be a shame if he found out and had to give you a little suntan.
Ooh. Give me manipulation and politics.
That's 7 dice. Come on. Come on.
Ooh.
4 successes.
Do you keep those or do you reroll?
I'm a re-roll the other 3 because I need to save.
You can roll 2 of them.
Two
I
of
can
them,
roll
yeah.
2 of them. Which one of them
Another
gets me another success.
It's for a total of 6 successes,
5.
right?
5.
5, sorry. Okay. You see his face completely turns to you with shock and surprise, and he does drop Stella right now, who just falls to the ground and starts coughing intensely. I'm going to roll something for Stella. I'm going to roll.
Is it a roll for run, bitch?
No, it's going to roll a roll for dumb bitch. It's going to be wits and awareness because she is looking for something.
That's a lot of successes.
That is
3.
only 3 successes, but that is enough for the purposes of what she's looking for. The Nosferatu let her go and starts to come to you with rage in his eyes. As you can see, a coughing and choking Stella right now lean towards the side of the road. At first, you feel like she's running away and leaving you to your own problems.
She should.
But what you can see from the corner of your eye is that she rises up after picking up a big piece of wood. Seamus, what do you do? You can easily remove your arm from the wall, by the way.
Yep. Arms coming out. Gonna kick the door open. Anyone else in the room?
No. There's nobody but that guy and his weapon.
Okay. Desk. Is there a desk in this room?
No, there is not.
Okay. Go into the next door.
Okay.
Same idea. You know, again,
Same idea through the wall
beware
again?
Through the wall again.
Okay. Well, once again, strength and brawl.
It's like, oh, did it? Oh, there it goes. Okay. It's unapplying my specialty when it asks for modifiers. So do I just make it a 3 instead of a 2?
No, you cannot like reapply the specialty every time. It's odd.
Yeah. So like when I reapply the specialty and then it pops
Yes.
up asking the select modifier to apply to this roll.
Oh well, you have to just yeah, that's well
do 3?
yeah,
Is-
just to train the modifier. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, the amount of dice on you.
So many dice. Only 2 success though.
Two successes,
That's
however.
not staying. I can reroll all of them for 1 will point.
3 of them
Right?
for 1
Sure.
will point.
3 of them for 1 will point. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm gonna reroll 3 of them for 1 will
Yep.
point.
Let's see about that.
Get another 10. Get another 10.
Oh, there's
Oh,
another
yes.
10.
Another 10 for a critical
7
success.
successes with a critical win.
Yes, indeed. You just this time you don't only punch through the wall, almost the whole shoulder goes through, and you can see inside the room is what appears to be a children's bedroom. Your hand just went through a poster of some K-pop group, and you are like almost inside the room. There is nobody inside, however.
Arm back out. Next door. Victor, get out here.
I love it's the same sentence every time.
There is
yeah,
only
no.
one room left, however, at this floor. Sasha, well, you can see Seamus, remodeling the house. What do you do?
Yes. Can I see through the hole he made? And is there a desk in there?
There is no desk in that room, no. Well, there is a desk, but not like a desk. It's just like this place where the kid does their homework.
Okay. Next door.
Next door, okay. Do you also want to try to punch through the wall, or do you
Oh, yeah, why not? Is there,
strength and brawl?
I mean,
Might as well. Ooh,
Oof.
3
Woof.
successes and a lot of 1. Okay.
can I re-roll it? Wait, I got a willpower. Let me re-roll those.
You do so.
I don't
You
like those.
literally can't do worse.
Yeah. Hey, be careful what you say.
No, they were
Oh,
3 ones.
six,
You
eight.
literally
I know.
can't do worse.
That
Okay, 5
becomes
successes.
5
Take a willpower.
successes. Okay. It is slightly less impressive than Seamus.
Yeah.
But your hand goes through very well. And however, you are a little bit more slender than Seamus. So
Yeah.
where Seamus actually dug a hole through the wall, you just have your hand through it. Not
Yeah.
exactly sure what's on the other side.
Okay.
It's a smaller hole, but you are
Yeah.
through it right now. And your grasp does not reach anybody. It
Okay.
doesn't seem that there's somebody next to that door. Do you still open it for confirmation, or do you
I want to look through the hole. Like pull my arm out and look through the hole.
through the hole?
I have to
Okay,
desk.
it's a bathroom.
Okay.
You can see,
Move on.
like at this floor, you don't see any more room that you have not punched through. There are the stairs leading to the second floor, though. Last floor of
Okay.
the house. The stairs finish with a door. Directly on top of the stairs is a door leading to what you can only assume is the main area. Caesar. The guy
Yeah.
is set on you, and you can see Stella behind him trying to sneak her way and with a piece of log in her arms.
Mhm.
Do you want to help her in any way?
I am keeping his attention, doing what I do best, being an annoying motherfucker.
All right. Roll for manipulation, and I'm gonna call that subterfuge.
Love it. Perfect. 3 success.
He's focused on
Excellent.
you. He's focused on you right now, and he grabs you by the throat. You want to, like, just as you're trying to utter your last taunt and your last, insult, he just grabs you and starts to lift. You can see his grasp just closing and closing, and it starting to hurt. You give her a pretty good opportunity. She will not have to roll a sneak for that. She will, however, have to roll brawl and strength, which is not necessarily her strong suit.
She's probably better than me, though.
I'm going to call it right away. In order to reach for her objective, she needs 3 successes.
Okay.
Come on, girl.
No.
1, 2. Does she have a willpower?
She's not kindred. That is unfortunately out of her purview. So what happened is, she does manage to stab him in the back, but not hard enough, as his skin is thicker than a regular human, to reach the heart. But he does have a piece of wood stuck in his back right now that is going to be probably hard to reach, and it's embedded in there, just not close enough.
So she just gets down on all fours, so you could just push him over on the ground. We'll push it.
We will see that when we come back to you. Seamus, what did you do?
He's gonna try and go through the floor again.
To the floor again.
He's gonna try and go through the floor again.
All right. So strength, athletics with your modifiers.
Yeah, because I'm using the claw to.
Yes.
Yep. Ooh. 4 successes.
4 successes.
I'm a reroll 3.
All right. Thank God for that non-hunger right now.
I was gonna say that not having any hunger is nice.
That makes it 6 successes.
Jesus Christ.
6 successes. All right. You jump through the ceiling again, and as you reach through it, your claws just hit something hard. You go through most of the ceiling, but behind it, where you usually have the rest of the floor, you are met with solid concrete.
Ooh.
Which you do not go through.
Yeah.
Right above you right now. So it kind of hurt. You take 1 superficial damage from that.
That's fine.
But you know that at least at the vertical side of you, there is something very concrete on top of you.
Yep. Okay.
Got a safe room.
All right. Yeah. So he's gonna. I mean that was his everything that he can do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sasha?
Yeah.
Up the stairs.
All right. Do you try to go sneakily? Do you try to just bash in? What do you do? It's just the stairs, the door, and whatever is on the other side.
Up the stairs and bash in the door.
All right. So give me I'm gonna say strength and athletics as you're trying to bash the door. 1 success.
Willpower.
All right, you're burning through those like.
I still got
crazy.
1 left after this, but
All
like if not
right.
now,
Dang,
when?
I've got 2 left.
Oh shit, that was a waste.
All right, so with 1 success, you hit it with your shoulder, and it seems to be resisting a little bit more than you expected. It takes you a second hit to actually go through the door, and as the door slams open and you fall on your knees, just to see in front of you a man holding a gun. He is confused and did not expect you to be at that height. He did not expect you to fall to the ground. So you might have a shot at dodging it. So I need you to roll me a dexterity plus survival. All right. You manage to just like duck to the ground as fast as possible when you hear the gunshot that just shoots into like ramp of the staircase behind you, erupting in a torrent of flames actually, who actually are starting to take hold onto the wood of the house. And that view of the flames that are starting to rise up, especially for you, Kindred, is hard I would need Seamus and Sasha to roll me a willpower save to avoid frenzy.
Oh, I only have one die now for that. God.
Oh no! Oh
Total
no!
failure. Total failure.
Oh no!
All right. What you see right now, this fire almost feels like a supernatural entity, because it is one of the things that could give you final death. And that is terrifying to you. Your hunger increases by 1.
Okay.
And right now, your rolls, as long as you are within the vicinity of the fire, take a -2 penalty, whatever roll that is.
So -2 successes or
Minus 2
minus
dice.
-2 dice. Okay.
Which leads us to Caesar. The Nosferatu yells in pain, not exactly sure where to look, what to do. He has 2 annoying little shits in front of him and behind him. What do you do at this moment?
I'm banging on that. Jake trying to get it into the heart.
All right. It is currently behind him because she stabbed him from behind. He's currently facing you. Do you want to turn around him and try to find a way to get it deeper lodge, or find his way to redirect his attention towards Stella? What do you want to do?
Knowing it's physical, I want to use dexterity somehow. I want to. Can you strike? I want to push him as hard as I can, so that he falls into the car, and the weight of it pushes it through.
All right. So, give me strength and athletics, and you can add a modifier of 2, as Stella is seeing what you're about to do and just dropping to the ground to try to trip him. So you get 2 extra dice for this roll. 2
It
successes.
didn't give me 2 extra dice. Oh, yes, it did.
He did.
I don't have anything in athletics. Yeah,
2 successes. You push him with all the might of your 100 pounds against him, trying to trip him towards the car. Stella drops to the ground on all 4, and he just trips on her and just falls straight onto the log that just pierces him through the chest. You are splashed with a splash of blackened blood, and right now the stake is deeply embedded through his heart. You know vampires enough to know that he is not dead from that, but he is in torpor. He is currently completely paralyzed. There's nothing he can do as long as this stake is here. So at the moment, that Nosferatu is no longer a threat to you.
We need to light the bitch on fire. I can't do it. Also,
Stella,
I love you. You're wonderful.
Seamus, what do you do?
Can't get through the floor there. The fire's burning upstairs, right?
Basically, you have the stairs going up. Where it shot was just on the ramp that is on top of the stairs. So the roof of the staircase is currently burning. So if you want to go through those stairs, you're gonna have to go through that.
Is there anything around that I can potentially throw at the fire to try to smother?
Since it's on the ceiling, it's going to be harder for you to smother. You could try to cover yourself with a blanket or something. You have plenty of. You have seen rooms around, so you can try to grab a blanket and just.
Yeah, let's grab a blanket to try to cover myself, still holding the gun, and I want to just fucking barrel through.
All right, give me composure and survival, keeping in mind your penalty.
Yep. So, am I able to do a -2?
Good question.
I am, and that was a failure. Bestial failure.
Bestial failure. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Oh no. No, I don't want the GM to take 1 second. That's an upsetting phrase.
No, but that's
It was going so well for us.
Oh, it was going great. You are trying to get as fast as possible through that fire, but it seems to almost taunt you, and try to like provoke you, and you can see that you can feel inside the beast getting, more and more problematic. You suffer 1 point. Give me 1 second. Oh no, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Sorry about that.
No, you're not.
No, I kinda am.
You kind of are.
I kinda am.
Am I frenzying?
Give me 1 second.
My blood pressure right now.
Remember we were talking about being attached to heart monitors?
So, at the moment, you are so pissed, so unnerved by this person that is trying to elude you in the fire, and everything is going to shit. Your feral instincts take the better of you. You are a beast. You are an animal, wounded and annoyed. At this very moment, you have no other concern than your target. Your friends do not exist. Your coterie does not exist. What exists right now is only you and your target. So you will have a complete disregard for anything else than your own objective, including the safety of your friends.
Yes.
Sasha, well, you can see that Seamus was trying to rush through the fire, but got quickly turned back by the sheer heat of it. What do you do?
I'm gonna attack the guy in the room.
Okay, you rise to your feet and try to rush towards this guy who just has a little bit of time to, get his composure back. Give me a strength and brawl.
Oh, is that should?
With two less dice, yeah. I'm gonna count that the last 2 dice do not count.
Okay.
Which gives you 2 successes. Do you want to burn your last willpower for that?
Yeah, 1 willpower is not gonna do me any good. So do I? How many?
That would allow you to roll 3 dice.
I can reroll.
Yeah, right now you have 3 hunger dice, right?
Yeah.
So
I can only reroll 1, right? Because
you can only reroll 1 of your dice, yes. So you can aim for 3 successes with 1 willpower. Up to you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Using your last willpower point.
Well, is it gonna roll 3? No. Okay, so I'll just choose one of these. Okay.
Yes, just choose 1.
Okay.
3
Tell me another
successes.
success. All right.
You rush towards him anime style and just punch him in the belly. You can feel, with the momentum of your movement, your hands going through the chests, coming back on the other side. He is heavily dead right now, falling to the ground.
So dead.
Caesar,
Mhm.
what do you do? You can see quite clearly now that everything is calming down a little bit on your side. There seem to be very odd lights coming from the windows on the first floor. Very much looks like fire.
Oh, that's not great. They need to get out there. Text them, but I'm sure they're busy right now. Right now, this is a bigger problem for us, and we need to set this bitch on fire. I don't think we'll be able to move it over there.
Probably not. Do you have more than a fucking lighter? That's all I have.
Can we siphon some petrol out of the car?
I was gonna say there's champagne you can pour on it.
How alcoholic is your champagne?
No. not even there. It's at the front door. So.
I was gonna say, and it's gone by now.
Yeah.
She's like, with her voice still like a little bit raspy from having been grabbed at the neck. We could fucking try. She opens the trunk very fast and gets a jerry can out with a hose.
Perfect.
Do you try to siphon it?
I can do this part. You've got to do the fire part.
All right. Easy enough to do. This does not require roll. Siphoning, it's not a problematic thing. But at the moment, do you pour it into the jerry can or straight on the Nosferatu?
I'm feeling petty, straight on the Nosferatu.
Okay, good to know. So you're pouring it on top of him. He's currently in torpor. He does not realize that he's currently being drenched in gasoline. Do you do anything else with that? Most of the gas is gone now. You light him up. Cool. The fire takes his body, and you are immediately in a state of panic, being that close to the fire. I need you to roll me a willpower save, please.
Uh-oh.
Which you
one
do.
success.
You're doing okay. You just know that your survival instincts kick in, and you just step back. Just step back a few paces, and Stella does the same thing. She just taps you on your back, and you can see the body of the Nosferatu being reduced to ashes. She just says, "Wow, that worked.
Uh-huh.
Although we're on foot now, that's fucked."
I think that's the better problem to have.
You know what? For once, I agree with you. She looks shocked and like very, still under shock. Seamus.
Yeah, Seamus. He's. Barrel's taking him. His shirt's torn. He's barreling up the stairs.
All
And
right.
he will plow through anything that's in his way.
You do
And
not
he is hitting.
notice anything on your way. You do not. You barely even recognize the fire at this moment. It does not matter. What matters is your target. And when you get inside the room, there is only Sasha leaning over the body of a mortal. Nobody else is in that room.
Concrete floor, desk, button. There a desk in here?
You do see a very heavy wooden desk.
Button. He's finding the button. He smashes the desk. Find the button.
The button is easier to find now that you know that it's here. And you don't press it, you fucking smack it. And
Smash that like button.
as you do so, you do see...
Smash that share, follow, subscribe.
You do see a bookshelf slightly sliding towards the side. Behind him, a very worried Victor de Montfort.
Hit. Hard, hit. Hard.
All right, strength and brawl, please.
Yeah, I'm hitting, so I'm not even trying to. 4 success.
Yeah.
4 successes. You slash across his chest, and it takes you a little bit aback because you were used right now to slashing mortals. He's got a thicker skin. He's no mere mortal. That's a kindred. And you do manage to rip part of his shirt open, but he grabs your hand to try to prevent from doing more damage to that. But yes, you do aggravate the damage, I believe.
If he has any, yeah, I do aggravated damage. And if he has any armor, I ignore 1 level.
You do. And he's trying to grab your hand and prevent you from doing any damage, but you just push through and just slash 1 bit faster. You can definitely see part of the rib sticking out right now. He's not doing very great right now. Sasha, you can see your friend going full on feral to a very scared Victor. What do you do?
Yeah. Finish him.
Finish him.
How do you finish him? Do you like
I'm
punch?
gonna go in and strength brawl. I'm just gonna go.
All
See what I
right,
can
do
do.
so.
Just as in a bare doorway in, he see even my words aren't working.
Ooh.
Seamus is as big as he's ever gotten. All the adrenaline just pushing everything. I don't.
You are currently in the doorway, and it's a little bit hard for you to reach Sasha, but you know, at this point, the bookshelf have finished sliding onto the side, so you can definitely go to the side. And you start to punch him right across the rib that is sticking out, and you feel a very sickening crunch.
Huh?
He is taking more aggravated damage. He's still standing, but barely. He's going, however, to try to bite you, Seamus, right onto the jugular. I need you, if you could, give me a strength and survival or dexterity and survival, up to you.
I'll take strength and survival because
Strength and survival, please.
I only get 3 strength.
Right, one success.
One success.
He needs to roll more than one success on his
What is the
brawl and
blood
strength.
surge, by the way?
The blood surge, you can do a rouse check to try to improve your attribute by 2 dice.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, next time.
So he's not extremely strong, so his brawl and stuff, that's 2 successes, however.
Zero.
That's fine.
Okay. He's fixing his teeth onto your neck and really aims for like the vital part of it. You take 1 aggravated damage from that.
Does that so does superficial damage go up to aggravated now, or is
this,
aggravated another?
How many superficial have you taken so far?
1.
Okay, this one, this specific attack would do aggravated to you, to like in any normal situation. Do you have anything that would turn that into a superficial?
No. I was just wondering if like I have the 1 aggravated damage from the shot, 1 superficial.
Right.
Does the superficial change, or do I take another health and bring it to aggravated?
No. This one does not change. You get another aggravated in addition to that.
Yep. I still have 3 health. It's fine.
Yeah, but he's holding on to dear on life and just like clinging onto your neck. Caesar. Is there anything else you would like to do? Just chill.
I can't really do anything at this moment. I took care of my problem. Their problem is also on fire, so I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I am gonna text the Baroness.
Okay. What are you gonna tell her?
The roof is on fire.
I'm going to say, in the thick of it, buildings on fire. I will say, possibly bigger problem. We've staked and lit up the Princess Nosferatu.
After a few seconds, you only get, as a reply, for fuck's sake.
It's just FFS.
Valid.
I will text back, in our defense, it was complete self-defense.
Completely.
In the chat, you see a very small message popping up at the bottom that says you can no longer reply to this message.
No!
Seamus, he's currently like biting deep into your neck. What do you do?
That's fine. In his bestial, just that gun's gonna come up, and just Seamus isn't focusing exactly what direction it is, like what direction it's pointing, but it's going against his head, and hopefully it's not gonna hit Seamus, and he's pulling the trigger.
All right. I'm going to need composure and firearm.
Where is firearm?
Left
Oh,
hand
right there. I
column.
found
In
it.
the first column.
Yes.
Nice.
2
2
success.
successes.
Nice.
You put the gun against his head. Do you say anything to him before you pull the trigger?
No,
Get
he doesn't
out
deserve
here.
it. No, he.
The shot is deafening, and the sight is absolutely disgusting. You expected his head to blow out, but it's going through and a sort of torrent of fire is eating him from the inside, and his grasp obviously like releases from you as he turns into ashes in front of you. Right now you can relax a little bit your compulsion as your target, Victor de Montfort, has met final death. Sasha, you just saw that scene and the shot missed you by an inch. But nevertheless, at the moment, your target is dead.
Since I know I have some resistance to fire, I'm just gonna try to protect Seamus and get us both. Like, is there a window I can jump out? I want to get out of this house as quick as possible.
There is a
with
window.
Seamus.
You are currently on the second floor. You do know that this is probably going to hurt in the morning, but you can definitely try to jump through it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Stella. Guns, Stella.
He's very
Guns.
monosyllabic right now. He is asking you to take the guns,
Stella?
apparently.
Okay.
So, do you take anything before jumping out the window?
Oh, he wants me to take the guns? Is that what you're saying? I thought Stella.
Yeah,
I was like,
guns.
Yeah.
Guns, Stella.
Yeah.
Those guns hurt us.
Guns and jumping out the window. If I can do both. If not, I'm just going to jump out the
can.
window.
You most certainly can. What I need from you, are you trying to take the brunt of the fall?
Yes.
All right.
I have not been hurt yet.
You have not. Give me a dexterity survival to see how you land on the floor. How much you can soften the blow. With
Messy critical. That's awesome.
Messy critical. All right.
Yeah.
Everything I do is messy. That's fine.
You jump out of that window and try to orient yourself. And when you fall onto the cobblestone at the very ground floor, it hurts. You take 2 aggravated damage. I believe that one of them becomes.
I have a thing.
You have a thing.
I have toughness.
Toughness, indeed.
Aggravate. Subtract fortitude. Oh, I have no fortitude to subtract. Right? No, wait. Fortitude. I have 3 fortitude.
Yeah,
So
you can
subtract fortitude from the no, that's superficial. I need to fight Bane. For number of aggravated damage equal to my fortitude, which is 3, to superficial.
All right. So instead, you take 2 superficial damage, as that fall was not that hard after all. However, since
where do I put the damage?
On your health bar in the main tab.
Okay, so just 2 clicks.
2 clicks, and you get your 2 superficial damage. However, since it was a messy critical, this is annoying the fuck out of you. You are a Ventru. You are not just a lackey. You are the elite. You will not be happy until somebody follows one of your orders. You need to be respected at this point. All right. Caesar, looking at that house, you can suddenly see 2 shapes jumping through the window and falling onto the ground as the backdraft erupts in a torrent of flame outside of that window. And you can after hearing a loud thud onto the ground, you can see the house is starting to take very much on fire. It acts sort of like a beacon on top of that public beach, like a new lighthouse. What do you do?
Thought. Are there still 2 dead humans there?
Oh, there's a lot of dead humans in that house.
Outside the gate, those two guards.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they
they're
weren't
dead.
human.
Oh, they weren't human.
They were human, just a little bit more amped up, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Do I have time to get a quick snack?
Oh, the problem is right now they are dead. And drinking dead people's blood is not necessarily great for you.
Damn it! All right.
Seamus and Sasha, you do manage to, get up, soar. You're still on the other side of that gate, though.
Can I
What do
make
you
a
do?
suggestion for Stella?
Do tell.
Because if the car is out of gas, she would probably try to find another car that she could hotwire or something.
The
Or
main
to get
problem is
keys
not
out
that
of
the
it.
car is out of gas right now. The problem is that, considering the proximity of the Nosferatu, the car is burning.
Oh, the car's burning. Okay,
Yeah.
I misunderstood. But
But she
we
would
need another
definitely
car.
Yeah.
So if
It does not take her long to actually start finding, another replacement. It's not necessarily going to be the most comfortable one, but it's whatever you have at proximity. She comes back.
well, there's
sees
a
after, like, a
Mercedes
few
out
moments.
front, we know this, right?
There is a Mercedes. Okay, so you are in control of this. Would Stella actually go for the Mercedes or try to find another car unrelated?
No, she wouldn't want one that was traceable to
Makes sense.
Anyone in that house?
that
Anyone in
guy,
the house.
the guy
She
whose name
comes
I know.
back.
Victor.
killed Victor.
As you guys trying to just climb atop of the main gate, a little bit sore and complicated, but you do manage to climb and go onto the other side. You see Stella coming back with a Prius.
That's offensive.
And she's looking at you,
Stella, get
Sasha.
us out of here!
That's
I
all
can't
I
shut
found.
up.
I'm so sorry, sir. That's all there was. Honestly, they have such poor taste here.
I'm gonna put Seamus in the front seat
Mhm.
and climb in the back with Caesar.
All right. She
Get us out of here.
She drives away at very safe speed, but with control.
Mhm.
As you
Yeah.
start to hear outside the very noticeable sirens of the fire department getting closer and closer to the villa. But you do manage to make your way out of that neighborhood. Where would she lead you after that? Where would she go?
Whichever one of our houses. Well, not the Haven. He feels like that's compromised. So
Mhm.
whoever's closest, the villa or Caesar's apartment.
The closest would probably be Caesar in this instance.
Okay,
All
if
right.
that's all right with you, Caesar.
It's fine for me.
Okay. Just want to get us
Also,
out.
someone else may want to check in with dear Aggie. I believe she's blocked my number.
Does somebody actually,
Yeah. Target eliminated.
you receive a text that says, "Heard something about a Nosferatu?"
Him too.
Oh, I haven't said that yet.
Oh, yeah.
No, I haven't said that yet. So I'm just.
Oh, we would have seen the flaming corpse, probably.
No,
but
it was
we didn't
Ash
look
when we got out there.
With Ash.
It was Ash. You
It
have
was
no
Ash
idea
when we got
why
out.
your
Yeah.
car was burning. But during the trip, at some point, Stella would definitely have explained, like, when you get the text, "What about the Nosferatu?" You're like, "What Nosferatu?" "Oh yeah, about that."
What?
Oh,
And
yeah, about
just like
that.
some explanation.
So, but not just any Nosferatu. Maybe the one that was in the room when I met the prince. So probably a fairly important one. Oops.
You arrive at Caesar's apartment, trying to climb up the stairs as best you can, considering how
Seamus
heavily
would have
damaged you
given
are.
Stella the new gun. New gun. Hurts. And he'd point at his shoulder.
She weighs it a little bit, saying, "Huh, it's not even Christmas." She puts it under her jacket.
The
Sasha's
Christmas
gonna
bonus
give
and
her-
more.
Sasha's gonna give her a wad of cash. Say, go dump the Prius somewhere. Get, some other way back here.
Oh, that would be a pleasure. I don't even need the cash for that. Running a Prius is for free, sir. She leaves away. You feel better now that somebody actually acknowledged your, authority. Feel better about that. You climb up the stairs, reaching Caesar's apartment. On the way, just one floor below, you can see the door slightly opening and Elizabeth on the other side.
Snack a bath.
Are you having another party?
I will literally kill you if you don't leave me the fuck alone tonight.
Seamus just every dour face that Seamus could make, it just there, rage, everything.
I was never there. Door closes. You arrive in your apartment where you can finally, you don't really breathe, but you catch a
If we
metaphorical
could.
breath. The hours that follow are rough. It's still a lot of adrenaline, a lot of stress, but you do know that you knocked down a pretty heavy piece of the Camarilla today. 2 pieces, actually.
2 pieces, yeah.
You feel kind of proud. The next day, I'm not going to make you roll for that because this is more of a epilogue than anything. The next day, you are being summoned by Agatha back at the observatory where everything began. Do you join?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not even late.
You see a very clear, distinct look of surprise on her face. Okay, so remember the other day when I told you I needed a scalpel, not a hammer? I might not have been clear, but I will be honest with you. I'm not mad at the results. This was pretty good job. And I'm probably going to regret this. But I think that good work deserves good rewards. So, how would you feel about owning Saint-Agnès? Saint-Agnès is this little city above Menton, a few kilometers up, that is overlooking the whole valley. You can have dominion over that city if you so believe. It would be under your management, so if there's any problem there, that's on you. But that would be yours if you want it.
There is an almost dangerous glint in Caesar's eyes. He's like, absolutely, we accept. Well, at least I accept my portion. I don't know what they want to do, but I fully accept. Thank you.
We are a coterie.
Sometimes you start with scalpel and find there's more to cut out when you get there. So we did what we could,
There was concrete beneath the wood. Scalpel not good enough for it.
Yes. But I accept small town dominion.
I accept as well.
All right. Well, getting there is quite easy for you. You are already on the Grande Corniche, the Great Ledge. Follow it. Climb up as high as you can and follow the signs. You cannot miss that place. It's the highest you're gonna be in the area. Honestly, the view is amazing. All right. Go rest. I think that you've done enough for now.
You know, Baroness, I had a bunch of receipts for you. I'm going to crumple them up and throw them away.
I appreciate the gesture, Seamus. This is
All it.
you know what? It's been 25 seconds and I'm not yet regretting giving you that territory. So, I, beyond my wildest expectations.
Caesar opens his mouth and puts a hand out.
Sasha just lowers. Nope.
Drag away.
Let's have one good moment with her.
Farewell, Baroness.
Would you guys, after leaving the sort of the brief with your Baroness, would you go straight to your new dominion, or go there on a later day?
So we all we fed, we're like.
I mean, you haven't
how-
fully, recuperated. It's going to take a little bit of time, but at the moment you're not in any danger.
I'm gonna take a day or two at the
Yeah.
Haven and
The
just
Haven?
Yeah, head to my villa, get Stella shopping for a new car.
Well, let's actually have a round around the table.
Okay.
Sasha, you would go back to the villa then. What would you do in the next days after these events?
I'm just gonna call one of my herd that these are ones that I feed on, or
Yeah,
So-
these are people that are like basically followers of you.
so I'm gonna just invite one over, have a relaxing time with them, get Stella a raise, and get her shopping for a new car, and look for properties in our new dominion that we can move into.
Okay, sounds good.
Possibly look to sell the villa, just so we don't have anything
is a
crazy here.
It is a small-ish village. It does have a
Mhm.
few interesting things. The main thing being, it is high and difficult of access, which also means that you would see people coming from quite far away. So that's something. You also have an old medieval castle that is part of the city that is quite a nice place to visit. And there are few houses that are currently occupied, but you know that this is, fixable.
Mm-hmm.
But you would definitely be able to find a place for you guys to live in if you so desire.
Yeah.
Stella is very, very appreciative of the raise, and that does not
You
change
earned it.
anything in her attitude whatsoever. However, she's still as loyal as she ever was. It's just that now she has a new toy. And examining these weapons, you can see that not only the gun itself seems to be thicker, more powerful, kind of like a kind of Desert Eagle kind of situation. The bullets themselves are the real problem. They are incendiary, and this is not something that you just buy at your local grocery shop. This is something big. She currently has, with everything that you gathered, 2 full clips of those weapons, of those ammunitions. So she will probably use them sparingly. She kept her original gun, but always has the other one with her at all times. Caesar.
Try to figure out where we can get more.
Okay.
ammunition.
Caesar, what do you do in the next few days?
Caesar's very careful, because he doesn't trust. They don't know where his flat is. So he very quickly picks up his clothing, very quickly packs his possessions. And that first day, he gets a mover, a person to safely relocate his piano.
As the mover come, by the way, and pick up the piano, Elizabeth is ecstatic and is already celebrating your departure.
I will feed on Elizabeth
Okay.
before I leave.
What would you just have a snack or drain her?
No, that's. I want her to remember. It is absolutely a hate fuck kind of thing.
Give me
You'll
a
never see
willpower.
me again.
Give me a willpower roll if you can. Yeah.
2 success.
You do manage to stop yourself before it becomes too problematic. And with a quick lick, the wounds close on her neck. And you just let out a nobody's gonna believe you. And just take your leave. She will remember that for a while. So you move away from this apartment?
Yeah, I get fuck out of Dodge. I'll probably show up that first day at the villa
Mm-hmm.
because I agree that's probably the safest of our 3 locations.
Mm-hmm.
I will send off
Oh, good. You brought clothes this time. Excellent.
all of them in fact. I'm ready to go. Don't trust my current flat. I will, just out of morbid curiosity, kind of each day before each evening we don't go, check on it to see if any, like check from the outside to see if there's any invasion of any kind.
Mm-hmm.
I will also send off a few letters.
Mm-hmm.
The first one will be going over to the Americans, inviting Jeremy Mithers to come on over that I may have a place for him.
All right.
Also, I'll be sending one back to Belize to Matthias Dumont, letting him know that there will be a new club opening under new management.
Very well.
Great place for him to stretch his wings, get his fingers moving, tickle those ivories, get the piano singing. And I will also send a letter to Berlin. There's a very coded "fuck you" very much, but also thank you for the information that you didn't even know you gave me.
Great. Out of morbid DM curiosity, what would the new club be called? You guys, I had a week to prepare this campaign. There's no way I'm not
Yes.
putting you guys on the spot.
Oh no,
Thank you,
I'm
guys.
just
This is amazing.
no. This is no fuck you. This is a how petty am I?
Hey, while you're thinking of that, how
Oh, it's
is
the Dower
the
Shots.
castle potentially something we could live in? We don't need the heat.
Sorry, what was that? What is
The
something you believe
castle
in?
that's
Oh no, no, no.
castle
This
that's
this is property of the village. I mean, you do have the minion as kindred, but I mean, up to you to make a coup to make sure that this becomes your property. Up to you. But we lost Caesar.
Uh-oh.
Well, that makes an interesting segue where he
No.
thinks about the name of his club.
the worst
Uh,
thing about castles is the heating, and we don't care about that. So
That is very true. Oh, he's back. Oh, why do
Oh,
I
there
see-
you are.
oh, there you are.
Yeah, the new club name is Emil.
Emil. All right. Seamus, what about your
Yeah.
next days?
So, Seamus would take a day back at the Haven of just rest, relaxation, and recoup. Day 2, he is first. He tried to reach out to his lawyer, see if Olivia was still alive.
He is, as a matter of
He
fact.
is.
He's
Oh,
traumatized, dealing with some heavy PTSD, but he's alive.
Excellent. Excellent. Olivia, double your cost for being on retainer for I don't care how long. Victor is dead, the one that threatened you. He is no longer a problem. I need you to make sure that the life insurance payout for the CFO and the COO is expedited. Their families need to be taken care of. We are...
I made
We
sure
are
of the
moving.
paperwork by myself. Do not worry, everything has been taken care of for them. However, I cannot, in good conscience, take the raise as I quit. And he hands you a very strong letter of resignation.
That's
Aw.
fine. I understand. That's fair. I wish you the absolute best of luck in your future endeavors. Any medical bills that you acquire, send to my company.
They are
We will
already in
pay
your
for all of your
inbox.
therapy. Good. Continue to do so. I wish you the very best of luck, Olivia.
Likewise, sir.
He'll kind of dismiss on that. Then he will do a little bit of his own digging and researching to find Michelle, Michelle's widow and children, and he will arrange for just a one-time financial transfer to an account that he finds through his criminal contacts. We'll say $500,000. Just
Right.
submitted. It's written off as a accidental death and dismemberment on property settlement claim. And then he is going to pack up his stuff, contact a realtor to have the Korinook sold. And he's going to go to the villa on day number 2.5.
Okay. What would you do there at the villa? Just rest and
he's
chill?
trying to find Sasha and Caesar. See if they're there.
He's coordinating his clothes lessons from Caesar. This, not this.
The belt needs to match the shoe. If the belt doesn't match the shoe, it looks like shit.
Seamus will come in with like just suitcases. He'll be carrying just. This is Caesar. Why did I let you convince me to buy so many clothes?
Because I'm very good at it.
Oh. Right. Well, shall we move to our new home?
The last thing I want to do
Mm.
is some chips.
All right. Interesting. Just so you know, you do realize that you are in every single one of like the games that are organized. I have full power and agency over your characters from now to infinity, and I will use it. I just want you to know this is not a veiled threat. This is an actual threat on Kit. Just wanting to let you know. But before we close this chapter of our chronicle, the camera pans out a little bit further away from Saint Agnes, just a few moments after the coterie left from the observatory. Agatha Penrose gets her phone out and makes a call. Yep. Yeah, they did pretty much all right. The rook is gone. Additional bonus. The knight is gone. They killed the fucking sheriff, man. That's gonna help. And considering that, I think that, like, even the Justicar is gonna have her reputation smeared after what they did. So, yeah. I think that you don't have that much to wait for your little culling. Just make sure you leave me out of that. Also, side note, I'm very appreciative of the surveillance camera videos. I do love how photogenic my coterie is. Have a great day. And she hangs up on a very happy and excited Hunter. And this is where we close this first chapter of Monaco by Night, A Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. I want to thank you three so very, very much, for this has been a fucking blast to do that with you. I just love y'all so much. It was amazing. So, depending on the reception on the miniseries, maybe it's not the last time we see that coterie. We'll see. We never know. Hopefully this time with a little bit more notice. But in any case, I am so thrilled that you guys, joined us on this very fun vampire story. And one last time, I wish you a good time zone and a very good evening. Bye, everyone.